Alright. Alright guys, so hello. My name is VR and we're gonna play for today Onward. If you're new on the channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a like and share. On this channel I'm doing pure virtual reality content. So if there is a game that you want me actually to play, then feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below. We're gonna start in with today's Onward. We're gonna play Hunt. And we are gonna play Quarantine. Yeah, we play Quarantine on the day, so we're not gonna go at night. We're gonna play on the day. And next to this, I'll be hosting, telling you what exactly is happening and whatever we are doing, right? So on Onward, you got 4 different types of classes. You got the Rifleman, the Specialist, the Support, and the Marksman. The Rifleman is mid to long range. The Specialist in most of the time is lightweight, so it is short range. Think about guns of MP5, the AKU, that kind of guns. The Support has way heavier guns. Think about light machine guns, more bullets, spas, shotguns, that kind of stuff. The Marksman speaks for itself. It's the sniper class. Sniping in this game is extremely hard. You really need to get the hang of it. If you can't, don't touch it. Just play the Rifleman. In most occasions, people play the Rifleman. I got 2 different types of loadouts. You actually can evenly just make more if you really want to go crazy with stuff. Then yes, feel free to do it. I personally go with 2 classes because you don't really need anything else. Except for the part if you're just serious about doing stuff. My favorite weapon is the AK-103. It's a medium to long range gun. It is pretty light. It is a pretty okay gun. It does average damage, and it speaks for itself, right? You get 30 points in total that you can spend on the 2 guns and on utility itself. I got reflex sight, the foregrip, to stabilize the suppressor, so then they don't really hear me, but they still hear me. So that's off. The FM tracer to trace up your guns, your shots. A frag grenade for utility. Then we got our small gun, in this case our secondary weapon. Body armor just in case of, so I don't really die that fast. And of course 2 syringe just to heal up. Alright, so this is our quarantine map actually, right? This is where we'll be playing. In this area, this is this is where I will be spawning, and I expect that in most occasions this is the whole map. So to say that this area right over here is, and this area over here, yeah, and there is actually an underground section. What I expect to, if I'm correct, it is a car park. So if I'm correct, it is right over here, because this is the gap where you can enter, and it goes, yeah, it is this area right over here. Let me just remove this right over here. So this is the actual area where the whole call. Wait, let me just remove. Okay, this is the whole area around this. It is actually till here, but you know what they say, we just want to just make everything beautiful. Alright, so this is the whole area. Now from what I expect for most occasions to happen is that there will be enemies around this area, around this area, around this, and around this. And then there is a slight chance that there will be enemies, maybe in any chance, around this, and around this area, right? So that's it for the map. So we just start over there, and then we're just gonna check out all the areas. My name is VR, and we're just gonna hop into the game. I'll be a host, and I will be the guy who is playing. You see what I see, you can see what I am actually seeing and what I'm shooting at. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the game. And don't forget to subscribe, of course. 8 enemies without inactive on experience level. Alright, so we have been spawning, and before we actually just get into the area where we normally need to go, you can clearly see that there are walls around, so we can't really go up towards that position. We got our tablet right over here. This green icon is where I am. We got 8 hostiles. Stand by for scanning. You can check and you can just chill out if you actually just want to check out where exactly all enemies are. Don't forget that there are, every time on this tablet, there are only 3 enemies shown. So the other 5 are randomly created anywhere, but there is a chance that you just walk towards an enemy and just encounter another enemy at a site that you actually didn't see. Most of the time they don't really hit you, so yeah, you're just pretty lucky. If you're fast enough you can kill them, if not then you don't. You just take this gun with 2, and as you can see the green dot is my aim dot. So we're just gonna play this. Onward is a pretty epic game, guys. It is a pretty good game in my opinion, especially for people who are just checking out the game. And okay, he just saw me already. I haven't been hit, but you get some sort of smaller fissure or vision when a bullet strikes pretty near you, so if he almost gives you a headshot. And you see worse when you get hit, of course. Alright, he's dead as well. I see some yellow smoke over there, so they are just giving up orders up to each other. As I was saying, Onward is a game that has been pretty much promising, and it could be, and it is actually one of the best or most played games, I think personally, on the virtual reality content. It is a good game for starters who want to play virtual reality. Right, we got 4 kills already. I don't know if that are... No. If there are people who want to get into first-person shooters, then virtual reality Onward is a pretty solid start game to play, actually, because this game has 90% of the mechanics that most shooters have these days. So Onward is a game where you actually can spend at least some hours on before you actually get into the more competitive side of virtual reality first-person shooters. Think about games of Ghosts of Tabor, Exfil Zone, Pavlo Shack, or eventually just Breachers as the top 4 biggest or most played shooter games to speak of, right? Onward is a game, as you can see, the map hasn't been really finished up. This is because the developers have been abandoning this game because they are working with another team. There are 4 hostiles, by the way. They are working with another team on another game, while Onward was and is still eventually just maybe the best game they actually have been creating. So I really don't get the fact that they have been actually abandoning this game for the other game that they are trying to create. You can search up for the information if you want to, but I really doubt that any developer will ever return towards Onward. I mean, like, if they ever just see this video of me speaking about it, I knew it that you would. Alright, he has been tagging me, as you can see. No bullets. There's one guy up front. So we just used 1 syringe. So now we are kind of strong again, to say, right? Enemies do drop loot that you can pick up, so if you just miss out some syringe, then the enemy does drop whatever you need. But as I was speaking, like, if ever a developer just see this video and he just is like, you know, let me just think about just returning towards Onward, then please just do, because the community is really liking this game, and most of the people don't even want to play any other game except for Onward. I have been speaking up with really a lot of... Can you imagine that I just passed them almost? I have been speaking with really a lot of people that were just actually just considering about really just liking this game so much that they said, like, we wish the developer never ever actually just abandoned the game. But yeah, in some sort of site they still did it, and maybe the other game that they are creating is maybe even way better than Onward itself, but I really just doubt it, because they are fused up with another team, and most of the time when one party or one group doesn't really develop, then the other one is going down as well. Right, he should be around on this area right over here. There we have it. Right guys, so we did win, and as you can see, we won, and yeah, we did finish up the game. Quarantine on day, got 8 kills, 0 deaths, and yeah, if I want, I can restart with another role. But as I was just speaking, like, the community does really like this game, like really a lot, and people do still wanna pick up the game really a lot, and they wish the developers would just bring out and update the game actually graphically, or eventually just maps, finish up these maps as well, because people are really playing it. Alright guys, this is where I'll be ending my video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like and share the video, and comment down what part of the video you like the most, or eventually what game you actually want to see on the channel happening, right? So my name is VR, and we are ending the video. I want to thank you for watching, and until the next video guys, thank you and goodbye.